Hi folks, welcome back. This is just a short update, well, short by my standards, about this Everlast 212 MIG unit. As you can see from the somewhere up here, that video showed the problems that I'm having with it and what Everlast told me to do. They sent me a diagram, so I'm supposed to probe all the points and report back what's wrong. We did that.
We should have 5 volts. Wait, that says J7. If it's
No, it's J9 if it's on.
at J7 and J9.
Okay, so J9. Here's the board I was thinking maybe they were talking about. We'll have to look. See loose wires?
So I'm looking for it. I found it already. It's J19 right here. There's J19 right there. So unplug that.
Well, but we got to measure it.
That has 2 volts.
Don says, send it back. It's no good. I'm all for giving them another chance. Anybody can send a product that slips through once in a while. In fact, I'm kind of used to it by now. Anyway, got on the phone, called Everlast. Phone call went to the technical department, which wanted me to leave a message. Then another department wanted me to leave a message. And finally, I just said, heck with this, and I pressed 1 for new sales and got through to the salesman, which you can almost always do. Told him my problems, and he got right on it and got me over to somebody that could talk to me on the phone about it. I told him what had happened, that we got the information from Everlast to probe the machine, and he said okay. And then I told him we don't have any spark coming out when we use stick weld. There's no power going through to the electrodes. And he said, well, if that's the case, then you've got bigger problems than what those probe points will tell us in a wire feed not working. So he okayed an RMA. Now, I wasn't thrilled about this process that we're about to go through, but I understand this process we go through. He created an RMA for the machine. He told me to take all the handles, all the accessories off the machine and just send the bare bones machine back to them. And they would send me its replacement. Well, I told him that I didn't have the original shipping carton because my wife, the neat freak, came roaring through here, got every box she could find that didn't have something in it, and took it out to her burn pile. Gotta get a better lock. Anyway, I don't have the box, sir. What do I do? Can you ship me your replacement unit, and I'll use that box and its packing material to ship it back to you? He says, well, we don't do it that way. It'd be best if you find something and make a box and protect it the best you can. Send it to us. We'll send you a shipping label by snail mail, and it should be in there, I don't know, whenever. It's still not here, and this has been 4 days. So I said, okay. I went and got this cardboard ready to, I was about ready to make a packing crate with some foam and stuff, as best I could. And I got an email from UPS saying that I had a shipment, and here's your tracking number, and you will get this package on Monday, October the 2nd, 2023. Wow. I guess he got it okay to ship me the other one first. I don't have to make a box. I'll wait on it. I thought that's nice. Well, checking a couple of times so far, I'm getting funky readings off the UPS site about that tracking number. Even though the UPS letter tells me what day it's going to arrive and who's it from, And the tracking number, when I click on the tracking number, it says shipping label has been created and no information about where it is, what's happening, or anything. So now I don't know if it's actually in the mail and if it'll show up in 2 days from now. I have no clue. I understand why they do this like this, because there's a lot of dishonest people in the world. You know, they don't know if they'll ever get a machine back from me, even though they got my credit card and could, you know, charge it if they absolutely wanted to, and I could fight it and be. I can understand the hassle. I also know that some people would send them back a box of rocks. Well, I was in Lowe's the other day returning an unopened can of paint. The checker had to open up the can of paint and confirm that there was actually paint in that can. I said, "Do you have to do this all the time?" And she says, "Yes." She says, "Unfortunately, some people will buy the can of paint, use the paint, fill the can back full of water, seal it up, and bring it in here and ask for a refund. So now we have to do this for everyone." Heck, one guy told me one time on their big policy about accepting any return, no questions asked. They helped a man load up a barbecue pit. The man didn't strap it down. He took out of the parking lot and then came back 15 minutes later with a mangled box that had fallen out of his truck, and Lowe's gave him a new one. I mean, that hurts us all. So anyway, I don't know what's going to happen. It sounds good. I don't know when I will get the replacement machine. But that's not the end of the story. Today, after I was returning from a play rehearsal, sitting in the front yard on the driveway was this. I'm gonna have to move you down. Y'all hold on, hold on. Now I don't have my glasses on, so I can't tell if it's focused. I think you can see that. It says PrimeWeld. TIG, MIG, stick, plasma cutters, multi-process welders. Made to weld. This came today, which is Saturday. That is 4 days after we put out the video like this. I haven't opened it yet. I don't know what's inside. It is addressed to me at the right address. It is from PrimeWeld, but I have had absolutely no correspondence whatsoever about this machine. The best I can think of is PrimeWeld saw my problems with this machine and took the opportunity to show off how quickly they get service to you. And frankly, I think I mentioned in the last video, when I was looking for a new machine, I forgot all about PrimeWeld. I have one of their plasma cutters over there, and I remembered that if it broke, they would send you immediately a new machine. I'm ecstatic. That would be nice. I'm not putting these people down. I understand. It may be the best machine in the world. And so far, I haven't had any problems with them. It's just, it's going to be a long delay. I mean, I'm looking at least another week if it doesn't show up on Monday. We'll see. I'll let you know about that. So like I was saying, PrimeWeld sent this to me, and I have had absolutely no correspondence. No phone calls, no emails, no smoke signals, or any telegraph communications whatsoever about this box. So, looks like a really good chance to have a side-by-side comparison, don't you think? I bought this one. I paid $1,050 for this one. This one As usual, they probably gave it to me. I'm kind of in a quandary. I don't know what to do with two of them. I only need one. And if we have a weld off and they're not all both the same, I don't know which one to get rid of or how to get rid of it. I feel bad selling this one, so. YouTube has some really strange rules about giveaways. There may be a big giveaway coming, I don't know. It depends on if I can legally do it or not. So, you want me to open it? Well, sure. Don's sitting over there in his chair going, open it, open it, open it, open it. I kept the other one for 3 weeks on the garage floor. Just because Don asked me every day, did you open it yet? Did you open it yet? Don says I have a lot of patience. And I do. I'm not sure how they got my address, except I was probably in their database for buying the other one. Now I get offers all the time from companies. That light too much on me, I'm sorry, I'm too close. Now I get offers all the time from companies to demo their products, at least 5 a week. You might notice that I don't do too many of them on this channel, mainly because a lot of the stuff they send is crap, or want to send me. They printed out a label that says, Steve, sorry about your horrible experience with the green MIG welder. Please accept this MIG 285 as a replacement. PrimeWeld. Now that's something. Of course, probably has something to do with having a YouTube channel. I take that really seriously, guys. I'm not going to just willy-nilly sell my soul and tell you guys about products that really suck just so I can get free stuff. I don't need free stuff. I can make do with what I have. So I turned down almost all of them, period. With the exception of a few things that intrigue me. And one has been lately a laser machine. You guys can't see what I'm doing. I'm gonna move you around. Or better yet, I'll move around. How's that? Excuse me there, machine. $285 welder. Comes in a box, which is good. Oh, heavy box. Let's see what we have here. I have an air hose. I have multiple sets of rollers, wire rollers. 2 of them here are crimped. That would be for, there's 0.05, what? 0.045, 0.035, 0.045, and 0.035. So might take 2 rollers on this one. Now this is a heavy-duty grounding clamp and cord. That's substantial. Can you see? That is really substantial. Got your stick rod holder. A converter cord to go from 220 to 110. Gas regulator. That looks well built. And I don't see how long it is, but it looks long enough. It's like a 15-foot gun. Cool. So that's the accessory part of it. That grounding clamp is substantial. I'm going to have to eat my Wheaties to get that on, please. All right. So far, this looks a little bit better than the Everlast accessories. Gotta watch it. My wife will take that box and throw it away. Then we have a nice chart for your wire types. Now, the one thing that this Everlast doesn't have is any kind of chart inside it. You know, Miller prints these things up and puts them on the inside of the machine. Good packing. See, this is what I don't have to ship back the Everlast machine. I have to, excuse me. That's all there is, isn't it? I'm going to have to go take a vacation after lifting that up. Need help? It's got a phone number, money back guarantee. I don't actually know what wire size is in this cord. Guess I could read it. Oh, damn, it's in millimeters. Ah, but it's got the gauge too. 10 AWG. So this has got 10 gauge wire. This one has 12 gauge wire. Of course, that is a 212 and this is a 285, but 12 gauge wire for a 30 amp breaker, I think is what's on my. It's a little different. Now I'm not going to go through the complete, show you how everything is on these two machines until I get the new machine back. It's only fair. Now this can be tightened up some. It's making a little noise. Ooh, look. It's got all this in here, just like my Miller does. That's good. It's got a 2-wheel system here. So you put both wheels on there, so that's double the pulling power of your wire, which I guess if it's really big wire and you're running a long gun, it would be nice, but that is that's a really nice unit. It's cast aluminum with what looks to be like a cartridge that'll fit in and out. That looks good. This is good. Instead of having to take the lead for changing the polarity from one to the other, well, now that may be different. It's got a place for a switch up here with a to go to your wire fed by flipping that switch. So I don't know where you change the polarity yet. I'll find it. Right here, polarity chart. And it looks like it's all controlled by the front panel placement. It's got a little indentation in the back where this goes into it. They're there. Maybe a piece of foam weather strip along that would keep it from rattling going down the road. I'm not going to plug it in. I just wanted this to be a short video. Screen's up here. So far, this looks great. Now, it may be because it's a 285 compared to a 212. I don't know. We'll get into this some more when I get time to do a heads to head and also get the other replacement machine back in here. But once again, PrimeWeld stepped up to the plate and in 4 days got me a machine without even telling me about it. That's pretty good. Now, true test is how they do it for everything or everybody else, but we'll see. Thanks for watching. God, I got so many welders around here. I don't know what to do.